Hey everybody, welcome back to Sonia KE. Another exciting day to share, another exciting day to talk to you people. I feel like sometimes I'm talking alone, so I really encourage people to give me feedback in the comment sections on what you think about what I've been doing, what can I do differently, what topics do you think I should talk about, and then yeah, how best can I engage you guys. This is part of the things that I'll be doing in this channel, other than just sharing some of the knowledge I've learned through the years and hoping that I make somebody's life better. I'll also be sharing a bit of my life, a bit of weight loss journey and things like that, and also adventure, traveling, enjoying, having fun, showing you a little bit of Nairobi. So welcome to my channel, welcome to Sonia KE. Feel at home and enjoy today's topic. Before you do that, remember to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, share, like, and comment. I hope that as time goes by, we get to understand each other with you guys, my audience, and just get to build a beautiful union together. So today I want to talk about. Still, I'm on that journey where I'm going back to my earlier years, my 20 years, my 20s that I feel that I wasted, and sharing with people why I feel like I wasted them, and what I would advise someone who's there right now to do to make their future lives better. So I wanted to share about certain side hustles, those things that people used to do that I used to find like are not really nice, because of the age and the things that I was going through at that time. I thought they were not really my thing, but I wish I picked them up, because if I was consistent with them, I would be far now. One of those things, just businesses, be it a business, be it a hobby, be it something that you can pick and move with. I wish I picked one or two. I didn't, and that's why I keep saying that I wasted my 20s. But I hope somebody else who's listening to me will not do that. Remember that again in life, you can pick at any point and start at any point and make things different for yourself at any point in your life. Age doesn't matter. Really, what matters is how you perceive yourself at that time and things that you plan to achieve. So even as I look back, it's not like I regret. There are certain things that I've picked that I will be sharing also that are making my life better. But I'm just reviewing my past, which is also important for everybody. That once in a while, you look back at your past and sort of just find out, what did I do wrong? What did I do right? What do I need to stop doing? Read and find out how to make your life better. It really makes you live a satisfying life, to sort of to say something like that. So one of the things that I wish I picked was certain side hustles like farming. Why do young people feel like farming is a dirty job? I used to see like it's not my thing. Like me in shags cleaning the chicken house and struggling with them to grow. No, my brother is such an amazing farmer. He's such a young guy, but even at his university, he was at Laikipia University. If you know where Laikipia is, it's a very fertile place and they do a lot of farming. And I know even when he was in the university, he leased a piece of land and he was farming potatoes and wheat on a leased land at that age. And then he was able to sell. He set up a small kibanda for chipo. So he'd take his potatoes from the farm, and then he comes to cook, and then the university students, they are the ones who used to come and eat those chipos there. So he was really innovative at a young age. But in my thinking, I really didn't think of, can I pick up farming? Can I pick up farming? So people ask themselves like, okay, fine, you've grown in Nairobi all your life, maybe you don't have a place to start. Remember, not all businesses will fit within what you want. Not all businesses are for you. There are certain specific ones that will work for you, while others will not. So if you're in a place where you come from a background of like ushago and things like that, you shouldn't undermine yourself and look down upon yourself. We've seen people make it. People make it. In fact, most people who are wealthy are not in the city center and are not in town and are not really investing their money here. They're into businesses of farming and growing farms. They're just start at a small scale, but look at how to expand it. It was so interesting because during that time when my brother used to do the farming, he'd bring those potatoes home. He's like, son, I'm coming home, I'm bringing for you this. He's the first person who made me even see what real wheat from the farm looks like. He'd come with the real wheat, we just dry it. Normally the way you just dry maize or something outside, and then we go and we go to the whatever machine, we grind them and just make chapatis with real whole wheat. How healthy is that? And not even how healthy. For a young man, that is such a good thing you do because you're earning a few coins here and there and you're able to depend on yourself. You don't have to ask for 200 for food. You don't have to do this. You don't have to ask for that and that. But what I want to say is that if you have a background, even if you guys have a small farm at home, think about chicken. I know broilers are now like hotcake and they'll never go out of fashion because people eat street food all the time. And most of the street food chicken, it's just the broilers. Those things are on demand and I don't know they take how many months to grow. So it's something that if you're interested in it, just investigate, ask, talk to people. But I wish I picked a farming business at that time because I also had another cousin who was doing sugarcane. She just leased a land and she just instructed people they did for her. And it's such long term. You put in some small money, it's long term, you just be harvesting. So she didn't need to be there all the time. So I've seen people, very young people, make it and make some small money. I'm not saying you're going to be a billionaire, but I'm saying you will not have to depend on people. You will not have to get into useless debts. You will not have to, you know, every time, every now and then, oh dad, I need this, or this and that, or doing funny things that I see university students doing here to survive. You will have your little money, or you will also have something that keeps you busy. So if you haven't thought about farming, because you imagine you're young, let me tell you, think about it. If you're getting some small money somewhere, or if you have parents, or if you have family land, think about planting something, even just tomatoes and onions. Even if it's not for selling, it keeps you busy, it makes your mind think differently, and you are able to be innovative around such things. So farming is one of those things that if you're a young person and you're still thinking it's for old people, you need to rethink. Because I've seen, there's this program that is on Citizen TV, Something Gold. I've seen young people doing amazing things in farming. So think about it and maybe research on something that you can pick and do. Number 2, on the side hustle which I picked earlier, is this thing of selling clothes. I see now it's not even young people anymore. Colleagues, even like teachers have picked it up. They're selling clothes. So they open this WhatsApp group that they send pictures of clothes in, and then they sell at a profit. I think it's a good idea because at the end of the day, what I tell myself is that don't look down upon your extra 100 or your extra 200 because you will not borrow that from somebody. It's easier for me to buy at an extra 500 shillings and promote you, even at just a point where I know don't need these clothes, but now my whatever, my friend, my cousin has started a business and I'm going to promote that business by just making sure that I buy a few. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't give you 500 shillings for free, just like that. But if you're doing a business, I'd be like sort of obliged to support. So think about that. The clothes that nowadays you can even go thrifting at Gikomba, and then you come and sell to people. Just pick it up. If you love fashion and style, you do Instagram. Yeah, that's something that really works. I had that opportunity because I had a clientele that could buy from these modeling gigs and music gigs. Those people would have bought really nice things from me. I had the privilege of even knowing people who knew those places. But I was the buyer. I was the one who would go to Sunbeam at that point and just spend a lot of money on clothes because I loved looking nice, but I was not innovative and creative thinking around it. So that's something that you can also pick up and do. The other side hustle is even just selling fruits and vegetables. Now I do. I've done pixies when they're in season, mangoes, and I have a friend who is very passionate about those fruits and vegetables. So just get them at a cheaper price in the farm. There's a way you can organize to get them, and then after getting them, you can package them into pieces of 100 shillings, 200 shillings and sell. Be known for something. That's what she says. She picked it up. She's selling on her boot, on the boot. In the evening when she comes from work, she just packs some and sells. And we are here thinking that employment is everything. No, we have to pick up these side hustles even now. But imagine picking it up when you have all the time, when you don't have to do it, plus going to work or plus this and that. And when you're in the university, it goes because it's the people around you who know you for something, and they'll definitely buy, even if you're selling at slightly higher price. Because I'm thinking, who is going to go to Kitui for Pixies? You'll buy at that price, maybe spend an extra 20 shillings to promote me and to support me, but at the end of the day, you have something going. You have a business that you're known for. The other thing that I wish I picked earlier, other than the side hustles and businesses, are skills. To young people out there, you must have a skill, a hands-on skill. Personally, I can cook. I love cooking, and I'll share about a few things that I love cooking. And most people who grew up in our generation, some of them can really cook well. I know some can't, but some can really cook well. It's a skill. If you can't cook and you don't like it, you don't need to kill yourself. There are other skills that you can pick. You can do hairdressing, even if it means going to school. I know someone like Jericho Market, where they just train you on how to braid, how to do lines. Those things pay well, even if you leave the country. Working where I work, I've been exposed to people who say they'll make their money just by braiding people's hair, and it's expensive out there. It pays well up there. So you might look down upon those skills, but those skills, trust me, they are game changers. They're game changers. They'll change your life. Other than just going to look for work, you have another skill that you're offering. Hairdressing is good. Beauty and makeup nowadays pays well, because I know, like personally, if I'm going for an event, or like as an office when we're going, those people charge even 5,000 per day or 5,000 per hour to just do makeup. I've seen those people who do like makeup for weddings. They charge a lot of money. You're there just thinking, oh, you know what, I'll be employed, and no, get a skill. You must have your own personal hands-on skills, your own personal hands-on skills that just work for you, and make sure that at least have one or two. There's hairdressing, there's catering, there's things like cooking. There's so many hands-on skills that you can pick. Just make sure you are not that kind of person who can't do anything with your hands. If there's no employment, you can't take away cooking from me. I can cook anything. I can actually cook a lot. Unless those specific cuisines, like Italian and things like that, those are that I run away from. But African cuisine, that I can do, be it Nigerian, South African, yeah. So I'm also still growing that skill, but I'm also looking into picking up things like baking that go hand in hand with that. So pick a few skills. You must have a skill or two as a young person. It will save you out there. It will save you when things are down and you have to get things going. Yeah, and then the other thing that we might look down upon, and in this country I don't think we really take it seriously, is talent. Yo, you guys, I can sing, by the way. That's my talent, and I love singing. I keep touching this mic. It's the first time I'm using it, so maybe imenishtua kidogo. You'll bear with me. But what I'm saying is talent pays. If you're talented in something, nobody can take away that from you, even in a million years to come. So if you have a specific talent, don't look down upon it. I know maybe as a society we might not have embraced people with talent so much, but look at ways of making sure that at least you nurture your talent. I'm not giving up on mine, but I'm at a point where I want to plan on how to save for it, because music needs money. I've recorded, because so I know you need money for the studio, you need money for the video, you need money when you're doing video if they're not taking care of everything for the people that are going to be supporting you through it. It's money, which now I'm working to save. But you can start doing something. Nowadays that we have internet and everything, if you can sing, maybe you can post your 1-minute vocals on things like TikTok, and just get yourself going. There are other talents other than singing that other people have. If you have a talent, don't look down upon your talent. It might pay you more than your normal 8 to 5. It actually pays more. Look at the people who do amazing, brilliant things. They're not the employed type, they're the employing type. And then also, and finally, do not look down on social media. We've made billionaires from social media. If you're anti-new things, you remember that, okay, there's a time when things like internet, the group that perceived internet kama ushetani, like run away from that kind of thing. There are people who did not embrace it. They really regretted. Social media is here with us. It keeps on changing, new things keep on coming. But the only thing is keeping up with it, even for me, sometimes is a challenge. Like there's a new app, there's a new style, there's a new challenge. Sometimes it's hard to keep up with everything, but making an effort towards picking and being consistent at something will also pay off very well. There are those that are there, like YouTube, like the one I'm using right now, that has been there and it's static. They might change a thing or two, but they're there. You don't ignore social media as a young person. If you're posting, start looking at how to monetize. What do you need to do to get to the point where you can get a few coins from it? Those little small coins will be the game changer in this life. I wish I knew these things earlier. I would have picked something. There's nothing I did consistently. I'd post on Facebook like a mad person. The person that really encouraged me to get into social media is my current boss. She just came to work one day and said, Sonia, you're handling all our social media platforms. So I started to think about what can I do, how can I do it, and I'm like, I'm loving it. I wish it was, like, she came in a bit earlier. But anyway, don't ignore social media as a young person. Don't use it just to post nasty, funny things or you doing wrong things with your friends. Also try to see how you can monetize, how you can brand yourself, how you can grow yourself out of it. And at the end of the day, you will not regret it. If this video has been helpful to you, or if you have learned a thing or two, or if you think there's something I need to do differently to improve, kindly comment in the comment section below. It also helps me to get YouTube to suggest it to more people. If you really want to support me and you don't want me to ask you for those funny things of 2,000 urgently, kindly share, support me, and help me grow this YouTube channel. Thank you so much for now. Subscribe. Bye. Mwah.